I don't have the power.
Mercy is when you give grace to someone who doesn't deserve it.
Mercy is undeserved grace.
Mercy, as I've come to understand it, is not getting what you deserve.
Mercy, as generally described, of course, is getting what you don't deserve.
Mercy is something that you don't get when you do deserve it.
Mercy is like showing compassion and love for someone even when they screw up.
Mercy is when you don't get something that you probably should.
I would say that mercy is very similar to grace in that when you show someone mercy, or when God shows mercy to us, He's not giving us what we deserve. He's giving us out of His mercy, and sometimes we have mercy on each other, and it's not the same thing as what we deserve. It's not justifiable. It's mercy. It's really similar to grace, I would say.
Mercy is a very important thing, let me tell you. People, they make a lot of mistakes. We screw up big time, and mercy is when God's like, you know, he may have messed up, but I'll forgive him. That's what mercy is.
Mercy is that God will love us even no matter what we do, or even though we're complete screw-ups. God will still love us and forgive us.
Justice, I would have to say, is something that you deserve and something that you get whenever you do something wrong.
I'd say that justice is killing Osama bin Laden.
Justice is an important thing. You know Walker, Texas Ranger? He serves justice. That's what it is. When you do something wrong, God can't be with sin. So he's got to serve up some justice.
I guess justice is kind of someone getting what they deserve. Which, I mean, in a Christian aspect, we really haven't been given justice. Thank God we've been given mercy because we deserve death.
Justice is God must act in accordance to His divine nature, and He can't be in the presence of sin, so He has to punish us because He's just.
Justice is getting exactly what you deserve.
Getting what you know it's coming to.
Justice is the judgment for doing wrong.
I believe that there are appropriate times for mercy and appropriate times for justice.
Justice and mercy is kind of like a contradiction between God and His abilities, and also his personality, in a sense. They don't really seem to fit together, yet God is both of them. He's just and He's merciful. He gives us what we don't deserve, and at the same time He gives us exactly what we deserved. He disciplines those that He loves, but He also sent His Son to die for us, something that we don't deserve. And thinking of it in that sense, it's really unfathomable to us to put that into the same being. Humans cannot be fully just and be fully merciful at the same time, yet God is. And we talked about it and realized that as they are in the same person, they don't fit together, but we have to understand that God is a God of mystery, and we have to be okay with those mysteries and see them fitting into the puzzle, but not necessarily having all those pieces. We just believe in God's faithfulness, believe in His mercy, but believe in His justice.
Well, God is just, and He, I guess you could say it's His job to do justice to all the sinners, all of us. But there's always room for mercy, and He gives mercy to those who ask Him and call upon His name.
When people do things, particularly when they break some sort of law, some sort of rule, normally they're supposed to get what they deserve. They're supposed to get justice. But sometimes, instead of justice, people don't get what they deserve. They get less than what they deserve. They wind up getting mercy. So, in a way, they're two sides of the same coin. Mercy happens when you get less than you deserve, and justice is what happens when you get exactly what you deserve.
Together, like how Jesus died on the cross for our sins, it was the judgment for our sins by Him dying, but it was God showing mercy for us.
But the two work together, you see. Even though justice must be served, his mercy comes in. He gave us his son. There's mercy in there. So it's like a Walker, Texas Ranger meets like Mr. Rogers is what it is right there. That is what justice and mercy are.
One aspect that pops out in my mind is kind of with when people say, you know, why is there evil in the world? Why is there sin in the world if God is a loving God? And I always just think, well, you know, there's human will, and yes, God is merciful and He's given us a way to get out of sin and get out of everything that sin brings, but there is still justice in a way that we still have human will and we can still choose our own path, but God's mercy is always there, but justice is still a force that is in action. So in a Christian way, in a Christian realm, I would say that's how they're intertwined.
His mercy prevents him from having to judge us because he loves us, so he sent his son to die, which satisfied his just nature, so he can have mercy on us.
Martin Luther King.